My email password got hacked again. It's the third time I've had to rename the cat. Welcome to Shave&Butcher, where we tell jokes and laugh at ourselves. I just uploaded a video showing the raffle prizes. So yeah, raffle again. Woo, go raffle. I hadn't decided if I was going to shave with this, but I will. KROPP razor, donated by Martin Bailey, and it has the original box, which is cool. Someone got it on the 14th of December 1944. It has directions, and yeah, the box alone is really cool. This is the razor. It's a KROPP razor made in the UK. 5.5 eighths of an inch, full hollow, and it says on the back, made and ground in Sheffield, England. Sheffield. So that's what we're doing, and it's a traditional vintage English razor, so I thought we had to go with a traditional English soap. So the soap is from the north. The razor is from the north, the soap will be from the south. This is Dr. Harris Arlington in a shave stick. Oh, such a lovely, lovely smelling soap. I don't know what it smells like, but it smells like sophistication. You know, London. A contrast to the harsh steel from the north. From Steel Town, Sheffield. And I've been to the Dr. Harris store. There is a video. I'll most likely be sure to not link it, but I did go to a few of the shave shops in London about 1.5 years ago, and that was really cool. It was intimidating. Dr. Harris was the first store I walked into, and I really wanted to make a video, but I didn't know how they would feel about it. So I asked, and they said, no, it's fine. You know, the guy had to ask the manager, and it was fine. So I shot a bit, and then I looked at the stuff, and I couldn't really relax. It's fascinating, but at the same time, pretty intimidating. London kind of is, you know, it is a bit posh, which it can be good. But they had it's a whole store filled with shaving stuff from basically one manufacturer. They did have razors, which they don't make. Let's see if we have enough water in here. It's a Frank and Matti brush, still trying to break that in. So they had straight razors, new and vintage, under glass under the counter. Loads of them, really interesting to watch and have a peek at. And then their soaps, their balms, whatever they had, perfumes I think as well, I can't remember, and bowls and stuff, and it's really cool. And this is the only thing I purchased, and this is I was a bit stressed, and it was like February, and I had a winter coat on and a hat, and I was sweating, and I want to go back and be more cool about it. But this was the scent that I liked the most, Arlington. So look it up. I don't know, it smells of sophistication. It smells like, yeah, this is a posh soap, this is a gentleman's soap. If you're a poor peasant from the north, don't bother. Maybe that's why I was intimidated, because I'm a poor peasant from the north. But anyway, it's a good soap. It's recognized by, you know, clever people I trust, like Frank Strömberg, as Dr. Harris, that is one of the better London soaps, because, you know, they've been around forever. This Truefitton Hill, Taylor of Old Bond Street, DUF, Trumper, those guys. That's who I went to. And then you had Flores and you had a few others. So they've been around for a long time, and it's well known. They're not cheap at all, and they're not fantastic either. I mean, this soap has nothing on a good artisan soap, but it's tradition, which is important in England, and you know, I'm not a traditionalist, but I'm getting old, so I see the virtue in tradition. Just because, like, don't kill me because I'm old. That's why people become traditionalists. They're afraid of dying, literally or figuratively. That's why you become a conservative, I think, like most people do. I was a bit the opposite. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. But anyway, it's a cool store, and honestly, I can't remember if you could get a shave in the DR Harris shop. You could at Griffith and Hale, you could at Taylor Hall Bond Street, you could at GOF Trumper, you probably could at DR Harris too. And that would have been cool, but I didn't have the time because I was on a bit of a schedule. I'd already shaven that morning, and it's a cool experience to have a shave done in London, where, you know, Winston Churchill would have done his shaves, and it's been done in the same way for hundreds of years. That would have been cool. I still want to do that. It's expensive, but you pay for the glamour, the tradition. But I didn't want to shave just a few hours after I'd shaved. So you could say poor planning, but I did have to shave that morning because I had a meeting. How are we doing? We're doing fairly well. I'm gonna add a little bit more agua. Yeah, I really was underwhelmed by the quality of the soaps that I tried. I tried all the brands basically, and this was the only soap I liked performance-wise. The scents are brilliant. I would exaggerate to say any London shave shop scent is really good, and they are, you know. James Bond soaps, or if it was Ian Fleming who used it, the author of Bond, is GOF Trumper Euchris. It's absolute shit, don't buy it. But the scent is phenomenal. You know, I almost bought the perfume, or whatever they had, or the toilette. Yeah, still rocking this 3 days. It's a battle with the missus. She hates it with a passion. And it isn't even anything right now, it's more the notion of what it's going to become. That's enough. Yeah. But there are a few good videos. I will try to remember to link mine. Who else? Kevy Shaves did one. Did Paul H make one? I've seen a few, but it's been a while. Kevy Shaves was good, I think. Well, obviously. Didn't understand anything because it was in Scottish. Scottish. I can't speak. Sorry, Gordon. I don't speak Scottish. I just like it. You know, this razor is damn good. It's a damn good razor. Well balanced. No hocus pocus. Really good edge. The KROPP razor. So this is in the raffle. I'd pay good money for this. I don't know the KROPP brand, but a lot of English chaps did. It was used to be made in Germany and then it was made in England, I think, Sheffield. Anything made in Sheffield is worth buying, really. Oh. Yeah, that's more attractive. Really good feedback. You can hear it and you can feel it. So, the KROPP razor. KROPP. KROPP in Swedish is body. This, you know, this body. And a body of a wine or a body of anything. So, yeah, KROPP body translates pretty perfectly. So it's the body razor. Body to body, body to body. Okay, let's see if we have any more soap in here. I think we do. So I was watching a film that Scott Owl recommended called Dead Man's Shoes. So very low budget indie East Midlands type of film with a former boxer in there. It's really good. I didn't know he was a boxer until I called Scott afterwards and we had a bit of a chat, which he hung up when I started talking about Leeds United Football Club. I used to live in Leeds for a short while, less than a year, so Leeds is back to the top division in English football, and I don't support anyone else. I'm not a huge football fan, so obviously I need to support Leeds, and I've seen them on the telly. And obviously it's sort of neighbours to Sheffield, so he has to hate them, I guess. But not as much as he hates the other team in Sheffield. You know the drill. It's all around the world. Yeah, it does a very good job. Martin told me how it was honed. I can't remember because I don't really pay attention to that. People who are good at honing seem to know what stones to use. I don't really pay attention. If you hone, you do, of course. There's the Ishibaki, Loshelwashi, Loshibati. Loshibati is the Hungarian stone. Okie dokie, other side. I miss traveling, I really do. I used to travel a lot, and it's for business, and it's not luxurious at all. It really isn't. And it's early mornings, it's hard work, but still, you get used to it. I used to travel almost every week somewhere, and quite often with a plane and to another country, and I miss it, I really do. I never really had time to do much sightseeing, and I never stayed an extra day just to do the sightseeing because I wanted to get home to the family and so on. I was traveling so much anyway, so I rarely did. But it's a way of life. It's hard to explain, you know. Jeremy at the Traveling Shaver talked about it a few weeks ago, and it's yeah. It's not important, it's just an observation. And it's clear to me now that some of the traveling I did, I didn't absolutely have to do. So if things ever go back to normal, I can scale down on traveling, and I will. for sure. It's a matter of cost, it's a matter of climate, it's a matter of time as well. It takes time to travel, and you can do a lot of things remote, but you can't do everything. And if your job is developing international trading, you have to travel. And you know, I'm part of saving the world. I trade biofuels to replace coal and oil. And don't believe what you hear, it is good. Anything is better than fossil fuels, and biomass and biofuels is as well. Is it the best thing ever? No. Would it be good if solar power solved all our energy problems? Hell yeah. But it won't, at least for a very long time. So anyway, some traveling should be more justified than other. And obviously you're closest to yourself, aren't you? So I think mine is justifiable. You know, that was good. I'm not even gonna do a pickup. I'm gonna rinse and be back. And we're back. And that was a good shave. Really good shave. It takes a very good straight razor for me to give that kind of closeness on a 2-pass without pickups. So it is a really good razor. HEGA Upsala. Uppsala is the 4th largest city in Sweden. There's another HEGA called Original. That's not a town at all. A little bit of sting on the head. I don't know what I did in the head. I shaved the head before I came to see you. Put on a bit of balm too, just because it's good. Zingari Man Sego balm, unscented. And the pump still doesn't work, Heather. And I didn't do anything, I promise. So this works, but it's a little bit primitive. I would like the pump to work properly. Maybe I was unlucky. Or you need to look at your pumps. Starting to sound like Chris Maiden when he had a go at Simpsons. This is quite possibly the best balm on the market. It is absolutely terrific. I strongly recommend it. I also recommend you check out the raffle. I'm going to plug this quite a bit. You'll be tired of me, but it's for a good cause. It's to find a cure against Parkinson's disease. Plus you can win stuff like this. Go raffle. Give me your money. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp.